applied for the MSc once I'd completed the graduate diploma in economics, also at Birkbeck. In the MSc, there are more opportunities to specialise, but also to take the fundamental logic of macro and micro a bit further, so you start to get a feeling of how you might use it in your profession. Not to say that the GDE can't be applied, but I really felt that the MSc was much closer to what I wanted to be doing and how I wanted to be using economics, and I could tell that from the curriculum already. I stayed at Birkbeck because I liked the diversity in ages, in profiles. I was already 6-7 years into my career, and so I thought Birkbeck was much more suited to what I wanted to do and who I wanted to be studying with. So the MSc definitely helped me get to the job I'm doing now. I was already working in a sort of policy job. I was a political risk analyst, and I felt that there was a sort of glass ceiling because I was missing some technical expertise. Couldn't quite put my finger on what. I felt I had just about enough maths to pull off an economics degree, and it was challenging, but it was okay. And what the MSc has helped me do is keep all the political baggage, but now make policy recommendations, which I may not have been able to make before or wouldn't have felt legitimate in making. So I was very interested in policy before, especially European policy, but now I'm looking at economic policy worldwide and how it interacts with foreign policy. I wouldn't really have been able to do that without the MSc. I wouldn't have been able to do it without the dissertation as well, which I decided to write about the Russian Central Bank. In May of 2020, I decided to write about the Russian Central Bank, and then 2 years later, the Russian Central Bank was at the center of everyone's preoccupations once Russia invaded Crimea. So the MSc, just by accident, also pushed me into something which made me not an expert in the field, but someone very familiar with something that suddenly everyone needed to know about. So the MSc definitely helped me get to where I am today. The evening teaching was essential to me. I worked full-time up until halfway through the Masters, and then cut down a little bit, but was still working. So it was essential for me for classes to be in the evening, and that worked really well. My advice to anyone thinking of doing the course is that it's challenging, but worthwhile. The academic staff are very available, very helpful. The course is quite well built, quite well constructed, in that you'll feel that your micro and macroeconomics are being pushed slightly further. And for me, this was a satisfactory experience.